Ah, there's no camera. Why is the camera not working? Okay. Ah, like my crazy hair. Ah. Hi, chat. All right, well, I guess I could unflip the camera for a moment. But here we are. We've got my new graphics card because I'm spoiled to unbox. So this is EVGA's top of the line model. This is their EVGA Kingpin RTX 3090. I was able to sell my hybrid yesterday and have decided to open this thing up. So we're going to do that. Then I'm going to go offline and actually install it. I was planning to do this earlier, but I installed a new radiator and water cooler. I was hoping to be able to put it up front here, but the hoses weren't long enough, so I ended up having to fiddle with it for a lot longer than I thought I would need to. At any rate, we're up and running now, so I'll leave that over there. I'm just gonna go ahead and get us started with the unboxing. I was trying to figure out how you open this box before the stream started, and I actually have no idea. I think it's supposed to lift straight up. When I look at the bottom, can't find any tape or any kind of crease or anything else. So I really have no idea how this opens. We'll try different things. It really feels like it's supposed to just kind of pull out. I have no idea. That's slowly whipping because it's slowly separating. Maybe there's just a box of coal in here. I wouldn't be like, you know, happy about that. But let's see. Kind of weird that it's not sealed with tape in this box. Kind of wondering if that's normal. We're getting there. Okay. A weird box design. Okay, well, we've got styrofoam. There's something in here. More styrofoam. All right, so this is an interesting way of packing these, but it's certainly protected, which I like. Got a decent amount of foam here. Some sticky plastic that's kind of holding it in. Let's see. Okay. So there's that. And there's the thing. I can't really zoom in with my camera right now, effectively. Okay, so this is going to come apart now. I got to be careful. There you go. You can see the copper heatsink underneath. Like the card lifts out like this. And then on the back side here, we have another piece of foam. And here is the 360 millimeter radiator. So I'm going to be installing this pretty soon. The goal, hopefully, because it's going to be freaking tight, is that this will fit up front. We'll be able to kind of go from there. There's also a little, this is very interesting to me how this is all kind of packed up. But there's a good view of it. You know, I was wondering, like, is this card even larger than my other 3090? And I think, you know, aside from the radiator, I think it actually might be. I mean, look how long this thing is. So hopefully we don't have any issues fitting in this case, because that would suck. That would be really annoying. I think this is just the EVGA support bracket. Let's see, 20% off coupons, and I have 2 of those. Hey, Clammy! Clammy, I'm only gonna be live for like 10 minutes. How y'all doing?
Sammy raided
Welcome.
our stream with 15 zombies.
So we've got some little EVGA Velcro. And we have, what the heck is this? Oh, this is the Probit cable, which lets you hook it up to a multimeter. So it's a bunch of little wires and stuff. Hey, Rusciano, thanks for the follow. So we're going to be
has joined happyism.
Trying to get this to install in the front of the case. I'll give you guys here a close-up in a second. This is like a little overclocking guide for the Kingpin edition. And then there is a installation guide as well. So one of the kind of silly things with this that I luckily learned about is it doesn't come with radiator screws to like actually mount it in your case, which is like profoundly cheap on EVGA's part, given how much you spend for this. Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, I'll double check, but I read someone else said they don't have any, and yeah, luckily I just installed a new radiator and I have a shitload of extra screws. But yeah. Come on, EVGA. This card costs a fortune, a small fortune. You can give me 3 cents worth of screws. But yeah, let me give you guys another close-up. You gotta be careful moving this now, so. All right. So there you go. You can see the Kingpin edition. You can see the copper heat sinks a little bit. Yeah, and then the back side here. This is like how you... What? Yep, it fell right out. Have to be super careful with this right now. Here's the radiator. So you can see it's another 360 millimeter radiator. So the plan here is to, I've got my one 360 up here, and the plan is to install the other 360 up front here. So the Kingpin, some of the advantages it has over the For the Win 3 that I did have, which was still great, is that this allows you to do some really insane overclocking if you want to. It's got a liquid nitrogen BIOS. Like, you could go completely nuts with this thing. A 23-stage VRM, and I think my card had a 19-stage VRM, so it's got even a more robust power delivery system. The pump on it is upgraded compared to the hybrid cooler that I installed.
Has joined
and then of course it's got a bigger radiator, so it's a 360 millimeter versus a 240. So there's 3 BIOS switches on it. So it has a normal BIOS, an overclock BIOS, and a liquid nitrogen BIOS, which corresponds, I think, to 450, 480, and 520 watts max power draw. So it'll be pretty interesting to see how much heat this thing puts out. I was really hoping, saying earlier, I was really hoping to be able to install this new CPU cooler, which has 6 fans in the front as the intake, because the CPU doesn't put out as much heat as this will. You know, my CPU is like a max of 200 watts as opposed to 500. But I couldn't, the hose here isn't long enough to actually make it to the bottom front to do it properly. So I'm gonna use some of my leftover fans and make this a 6-fan push-pull. It comes with 3 fans. I'm gonna actually remove those. I've got better quality fans I'm gonna use and make it an intake. And so the air is gonna be kind of coming in to cool the graphics card, which will be good because it'll be good in cool air. And then it's gonna exhaust out the top. This fan back here is an exhaust as well, and then there's a hidden one down below that's bringing air up. So that's kind of the plan. But yeah, it is very much a thick graphics card. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. I've been working on my PC most of the day, so I'm really hoping it's not a challenge to install this thing. Should hopefully be back up here in about, and you know, it probably will take me an hour. I'm just gonna go kind of slow. Might be sooner than that, but you guys have any questions before I shut down? Let me know. I can raid another duck here. And like I said, I'll be back on later if you want to come by and see how it's running. It shouldn't take me too much longer. Hope you're all having a nice holiday here too, by the way, if you're celebrating. Oh my God, Tech is actually on the Ducks now. When did Tektite actually get on the team? It's so well deserved. So, thanks, Slammy. I appreciate it. Slammy, I'm gonna be doing a lot of gaming tonight if you're around. So, yeah, I know. So like, let's go raid Tech, just because Tech. If you guys don't know Tech, I imagine you do because he plays with Sammy all the time. But if you don't know Tech, he's an awesome guy, and I think it took him. Man, he's been streaming for like 2 years, I think. At least. I feel like 18 months. So I'm so glad he's on the Ducks team now. He's a really, really good guy. So I'm going to rate him. If you want to hit me up with a follow, I appreciate it. I'm getting pretty close to 500 followers, I think. I was kind of hoping I could hit it before the new year, but I don't think I'm quite going to make it. What am I at? Let's see. I have no idea. I don't even know where to check on here. Oh, 478. Yeah, I've been hovering right around 480. So we're getting there. I do appreciate the follow and the raid. I'll be back on, like I said, probably by 5:30 Eastern. Maybe I should go brush my hair and shave. This haircut's getting a little crazy here. Yeah, my wife is saying in the other room we should do a Christmas haircut stream. I'm getting pretty close. So I got my first vaccine shot yesterday for work. So 5 more weeks and I'm should be in the clear here, and I'll go get a haircut. So in the meantime, I'm gonna set up the raid on Tech. I'll go install this thing and be back on here, like I said, in a little while. If I don't see you again, have a nice holiday here, and thanks again for showing up, Sammy. Appreciate it. Sammy, we got to play some squadrons this weekend. I've got all sorts of graphics power to use now. See you, bud.